How is everyone tonight? It is pre-Halloween. It's Halloween Eve.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what the fuck did they call this in that Rocket Power episode? Devil's Night, something like that.
Is it Mischief Night? Is that what you're talking about?
Mischief Night. That's what they called it in Rocket Power. I'm tragically not getting up to any mischief tonight, except for I might Okay, this is very funny to me. So my parents, I'm living at home, and my parents don't want me to smoke inside, which I can totally, I get that, totally get that. But also I don't want to be seen by my parents walking downstairs and going outside. So what I've been doing lately is, this is so stupid.
No, I'm dying to know. Please.
Yeah, you can't go back now.
You remember how? Okay, what was Clarissa Explains It All's friend's name? What was
Sam.
What was that little freak's name? Sam.
Yes.
Yeah. You know how he would just climb up the ladder and stick his head in the window for half the episode. For I'm doing that, but backwards, sticking my upper body out the window onto the roof, just blasting fat clouds.
So
that's the mischief I'm getting up to tonight.
So
we're a place for the Rogers house to have a chimney.
That reminds me. So me and my roommate are moving from our apartment soon. We're moving from downtown St. Paul to we're literally moving in 15 days.
Oh God,
it's so crazy. This happened
the end of Schlocktober could not have come fast enough.
I know, right? But so we're moving into a place that has 5 units from a place that has 12 units. So who's smoking weed is going to be narrowed significantly. And so we're going to have to be and also we love it. We love the fact that it's there's communal spaces for the tenants and a backyard and a grill and a fire pit. We can all whatever. I like the idea of knowing your neighbors, especially because if you ever get murdered, they would know if you're gone.
Yeah, convenient.
It is convenient. But on the other hand, when we toured the place yesterday, I parked right next to a drug-free school zone sign.
Oh boy.
And as I watched a mother with 2 young children walk into the building. So we're going to see how weed operates in that location.
Just blame the mom for smoking fat clouds.
I guess so. Well, what if she's the one? Anyway. So my goal was, I was talking with my current roommate right now. I mean, we're going to move together. And I was like, so I think we should just make a really good impression up front. We should just offer people casseroles and everything and be like, we're normal. We just get baked sometimes.
We bake and we get baked.
Yes, exactly.
Just bring them some banana bread and be like, we bake. Just be like, we bake.
Yeah.
Come by our place. Come by our place if you ever want to bake.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've made edibles before as well, so.
Yeah, listen, when you've got kids in the house, you can't be smoking. Mom's got to get her fix somehow.
Uh-huh.
Totally.
Sure. I mean, the mischief I'm getting up to tonight is Fallon is going to make some funny snacks. So I might help out with that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, those will happen.
I know what you mean, but I'm also just really enjoying the idea of I don't know, cookies shaped like the poop emoji.
Or I was
Among Us shaped
cookies.
Brownies.
I meant imagining M&M cookies with funny faces made with the M&Ms.
Oh shit! You know what I think would be? A stocking stuffer that would sell like gangbusters.
Oh god.
Among Us wire cookie cutter.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. That's an Etsy store waiting to happen.
God, hold on. Let me just.
I know. I've seen Amogus cookie cutters on Jeff's bad website. So.
Oh yeah,
they do exist.
There's so many.
Yeah.
Jeff's
oh god, there's
website.
So many.
Oh, Amazon.
Jeff's bad website.
Oh, Amazon. Of course.
Oh my god, there's one that's a whole set. You can get
I want the Amogus cookie cutters. I want them.
I want the one where I want the Among Us corpse cookie cutter.
want to get those and then like a candy skeleton kit and just stick one of the femurs on it. That's the shit I'm talking about.
I've never played a game of Among Us, but I think I actually would love it. But it's such a thing that like 13-year-olds are into.
I mean, you say that, but also like there have been like, I know you're not in PGOT, but like there haven't been any like recently. It's mostly been Jackbox, but there were so many PGOT Among Us nights over the past like year or so.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't really like social deception games. Like I get a bit Travis McElroy about it.
Sure. No, I get it though. I totally get it.
Which like I don't begrudge anyone for like lying in a game like that. I just like whenever my friends lie to me for the sake of winning, I'm like, you lied to me.
I so get it.
I hate being tricked. I hate being fooled. If you play a prank on me, I'm coming for your fucking neck. April Fool's Day is the worst day of the year. Shit ass day.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's a doodle ass day.
Games, but I agree with that.
Yeah.
God.
But,
okay, so I think we've talked enough about Among Us cookie cutters and whatever
Have we, though?
Speaking of the one who is among us, which is the motorcycle murderer in our day, whatever. Or the CIA agent. Anyway, why don't we transition to the episode proper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone. It's your number one. Oh boy, I didn't have it. I don't have
podcast.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's your number one Alien TF podcast. I'm Sara.
Let's be fucking honest here.
Yeah, I mean, it only happens once, but like, it's pretty. Like, yeah, it's in there. I'm Sara.
It's very much like photoshopped, like photo manipulated.
That one gif of the guy turning into Charizard.
What I was thinking of is that one comic where someone turns into a horse.
I thought you were going to say the comic where the guy turns into a diaper, but I'm sure that I've seen. I don't know if I know exactly the comic that you're talking about, but I'm sure I have seen a comic of a guy turning into a horse.
What is specific about this one is that it's like literal photographs of a human being turning into a photographic horse, and so it is particularly body horror in that way.
Gotcha.
I'm googling it. I don't know if you can tell.
I'm just gonna paste this. I'm just gonna paste this Know Your Meme page of the guy turning into Charizard.
Oh, you please, because I'm familiar with the diaper. Oh, good God, I'm familiar with the diaper.
What a podcast. Also, introduce yourselves.
Oh, yes, this guy's. Anyway, I'm Blair. This other one is Sara. Say hi, Sara.
I said my name like 3 times, and you were just like, you just said I want to talk about Alien Tia. Which is of all the people on this podcast right now, the fact that I am not the one insisting about talking about that is fun.
And with us. I'm going to ignore that statement. And with us we have...
I've seen this, yes.
The lovely, highly exalted... Oh my God, is something put into the chat?
Yeah, I put a thing in there.
Sorry, fucking Roy. Yes, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, good.
Highly exalted fucking Roy, who just put horse TF in our chat.
You know what it is. It's me, fucking Roy.
Say hi, Roy.
Hi!
So the thing is that I run this Discord server as lazily as possible, which is that like if someone guests on the show, they are forever allowed in the guest room. I've never removed the guest role from anyone who has ever been on the podcast. If they stay in the server, they can see the recording channel. So I'm really feeling bad for anyone who decided to like, I wonder what they're posting on the Fear Baiting recording channel.
This is the monkey's paw curling in of being a guest on Fear Baiting.
Yeah.
They're not comfortable with dealing that. Like, it's like...
That's a them problem.
Stand the heat, get out of the fucking kitchen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just gotta...
I mean, Roy, you know specifically about this. You host a podcast about fucking creepypasta.
Yeah, I know all about it. I know exactly what the fuck is going on. Like, every time, I like to, now the thing that I like to do, because I do actually invite and uninvite people into my special secret, recording room, but what I like about that is that when I have repeat guests, or when I have somebody coming on for the first time, they can look back through the log and see what's been added over time, cause there's a lot. We kind of mostly communicate via that. You never know. I mean, sometimes you'll open up the chat and be like, okay, I'm ready to record, and then you'll see, you know, a link to, you'll see, hold on, I'll show you the image that I was posting a lot when we recorded the one.
Sure, yes, and about, describe it on air.
Yeah, we just recorded, I just recorded one, last night, which was, we read Sonic.exe, which is very bad. And I kept getting ads on the page because the website is also bad, and this is an ad that I got on it, which I was in the middle of the story.
Oh my god, her ass is too juicy to live. She exposed it all. Yeah. Also, that is Nonaroy's Nightmare Nera for the uninitiated.
That's what they call it.
The uninitiated. Jesus.
You got there.
We're podcasters here. We're all podcasters here.
Yeah.
Professionally.
Podcasters burden.
For money.
Yeah.
Tonight is the recording of the final episode of Schlocktober of this year, which is... I can't believe it's over already. Like, it's these last 2 months have been admittedly some of, like, I swear, this is not related to the podcast at all. I have been the most depressed I have been in a long time because college and work has been kicking my ass so badly.
Same.
But, despite that, these past 2 months really felt like they flew by because I've had this to look forward to. Between September and then this, I really had, like, a thing to look for. And, like, it's not that I don't enjoy recording Fear Baiting regularly. Like, I really do. I would not have done 200 plus episodes of this fucking podcast if I didn't love it. Yeah, totally. But it's also like this is me just getting to like let as loose as possible, like just fucking shoot as much shit as possible and just fucking go ape shit, really.
Absolutely. And what an apeshit film this is. I truly do not think that, like, I put Roy on last because I know Roy episodes always a banger. We love Roy on here.
Shucks.
Bangers only.
But
bangers only.
Even with that in mind, I could not have envisioned how perfect this movie would be to send off this month for this year.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
No.
Please.
Yeah, go. Yeah, ask a question.
Why does this movie slap?
This movie has no right being as good as it is.
Why is the movie good?
So this week we watched 1999's Murdercycle, which is a film that I want to either read or write a book about the production of.
Blair, oh my god, okay. So I made myself some mini pizzas for dinner, and while I was eating them, I found some fun facts. I was on IMDb again. Hold on, let me pull it up, because I found something that made me think immediately of you.
Roy, I'm sorry. With the glasses chain, and you saying I cooked some mini pizzas earlier, like, that is the most Nana Roy ass image I've ever seen. I made you some mini pizzas. Look, I used the Among Us. They're shaped like the Among Us guy. I used the cookie cutter you got me for Christmas.
Amogus Eats.
Amogus Eats.
Get your mini Amogus pizza. Where the fuck was it? God damn it. Where is it?
You'll find it.
I'll find it. Hold on.
Love me, feed me, don't leave me. Among Us.
Oh, Among Us shaped pizzas.
Yeah.
Mini pizzas. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Anyway, yes.
Let me read you this. Production on the film actually dates back to the 1980s, when producer Charles Band was running his Empire Pictures studio in Italy. The film was originally called Battle Bikes, and Michael Miner of RoboCop fame was set to direct and write the film. Production fell through, but the artwork was later reused for this movie. So this is banging on 2 points that came up when we watched it. Number one, this has a long production history.
Yeah.
2,
it feels like it.
It should have been Italian.
Yes. Yeah.
It's right there.
Yes, it's... I was so immediately after, so as this movie was 30 minutes until the end of this movie, my roommate texted me like, I know we're doing a tolerance break, but we bought weed specifically to smoke before we watch Dune. But
As
we
you
have
do.
enough for more than just 2 joints, so I'm gonna roll a couple joints. And I was like, okay. And so I was like, I got immediately after the end of this movie, I was like, I'm gonna smoke weed with my roommate and tell her everything about this movie, and had a long conversation about how this, like, specifically articulating how this movie should have been Italian, because I mean, when we think about the spaghetti west, this is the spaghetti western
It is,
of horror
yeah.
movies.
Yes.
But it's
Right,
American.
There's like no real horror to this movie. The horror of this movie is that like characters will be doing something and then the Murdercycle will jump out and then they will have a spaghetti western shootout with the Murdercycle until it like rides off into the sunset.
The Kid Nation set.
Yeah!
The Kid Nation set.
Spaghetti western.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. We have to talk. We have to talk in order about the film Murdercycle.
Murdercycle is a 1999 movie that looks like it was shot like an FMV game cutscene throughout the entirety of it.
Yes.
There's no gameplay whatsoever, and we love it. And those are literally all the facts I know about it. Like, there are no big names in the cast. There's no big names in the directors, as far as I'm aware. Or the writers or anyone in production whatsoever. And it looks like a sort of like DS game. Like the poster looks like a DS game.
It does, yeah.
We're talking like a picture of a dude on a motorcycle. It's sort of like orangey color graded with like literally just yellow text that says Murdercycle on top. And
it
that
rocks.
There's no credits on it. It's awesome. It fucking rules.
This movie doesn't have a. I need to just say for the record, by the way, this is quite an anomaly because this movie does not have a Wikipedia page.
I know.
I was noticing that as well. It's so awesome. Like I cannot explain. Listener, you are going to have to watch this movie personally yourself. This is the one Schlocktober where I'm going to say, you have to watch this movie.
Right, this is entering the Schlocktober Hall of Fame for me. Like, this is like sitting next to like The Lock-In, and like I can't think of another Schlocktober movie that that is like on that same level. Like, this and The Lock-In are like two of a kind.
Yes, but let's get into the plot. So we open on.
Hold on. Can I give the context for this movie because I was the one that said we have to watch Murdercycle. So
yes, this story fucking killed me last night.
As much detail as you want to get about.
Okay, so when I was 11 and my brother was 4-ish, we lived we had just moved, and the area of the city that we moved to was, like, not super developed. It's super fucking developed now. Back in my day, there was nothing but a cornfield, and of the few things that were there, there was, like, a Food Lion and a video store.
Sure,
and it was just some local video store. It wasn't a Blockbuster or anything. We used to go there, because it was right around the corner, and that's where we would rent our videos. And at some point, my brother found this movie, and because he was a tiny little baby boy, he thought that anything with wheels was really cool, and because...
I mean, he's literally right.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And because my parents have never had any discretion about what we should watch, like, I was watching Wayne's World when it released when I was also 4, my dad took me to see the South Park movie.
Stop that rules.
It rules.
I mean, that's so funny.
so he saw this, like, in the whatever fucking section, who cares? And my mom was like,
Right.
okay, we'll get it for my little boy. So we rented it, we took it home, and he watched it. And then after that, every time we would go to that video store, he had to rent Murdercycle. And since he was also at the age where, you know, you're a little kid and you have to watch the same thing over and over and over and over again, you never get sick of it. He would rent Murdercycle every single time, but he would only watch up until, like, just after the transformation sequence, which is about 3 minutes into the movie, and then he would fall asleep, and then he'd wake up, and then he'd wake up like an hour and 25 minutes into it, and we had to watch just that beginning scene so many fucking times, over and over, and we've just thought about it, it's just stuck in our heads forever, and, we've brought it up, me and my brother have just brought it up in conversation so many times, and last night, after we finished watching it, I texted him, and I said, dude, Murdercycle kind of rocks, and he goes, the last time I talked to him was, like, in the middle of last month, and I was like, yeah, I'm going on, my friend's horror movie podcast to talk about Murdercycle, and he was like, oh, hell yeah, and, he hadn't watched it in ages, but I guess he had after I sent him that, because, because I told him it kind of rules, and he goes, yeah, it slays. The beginning and ending are so fucking good. I'm in Vegas. He's apparently in Vegas right now. And I said, hell yes, get Vegas. And then he said, no Murdercycle here. So...
Perfect vibes, like perfect. That's
it's
awesome.
So good!
Like, oh my god.
I because... And I think I said, I know I said as much when we watched this movie. I was like, I do literally feel like at a sleepover with a bunch of other, with like, I'm a 13-year-old boy, or 13 to 8-year-old boy, with a bunch of other 13 to 8-year-old boys, at a sleepover. We just went to Blockbuster. We came home with a bunch of candy and stuff, and videos, VHSs, and we're just gonna watch them all, and go fucking crazy.
Right.
And that's what I felt like last night. I was like, I'm high on sugar, and I'm going fucking crazy.
It fucking owns. It's so good. I didn't think it would be good. I thought it was like, because one of the things I remember about it was that, like, you know, through all the times I sat through it, or, like, stumbled into the room while he was sleeping through it, was, like, it felt a lot more like a horror movie back then, because I was 10 or 11, whatever I was. And that's another thing. That had to have been in, like, 1999 or 2000 when we found this.
Right.
Yeah, so this was, like, right after it came out. But, you know, it felt a lot more like a horror movie back then, and I don't know if that's because, like, I was just more easily scared of things back then, or if it's because, all I would see was the first 4 minutes of it, where it's at night and there's a scary alien transformation thing.
Roy's brother gay as hell for falling asleep with Dr. Lee's fat ass out like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god. But yeah, it's like barely horror. It's like minimal horror.
Really is. It's so much more of an action sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yes.
We are, how far in this episode are we? Are coming up on the 25-minute mark without
much to
mention
think
a detail
about.
of Murdercycle. The vibes are immaculate. We love it. So we start with a like 3-minute title crawl, which is just credits in the fucking like Moto Storm for PlayStation 1 font. It's just that on black screen. But then we meet Agent Vincent Coletta, who's sitting in the cabin at his computer watching YouTube poops and laughing.
He's watching Game Grumps.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
There's one of the, I don't know if either of you caught this, but one of the executive producers is named Donald Kushner.
I did miss that. Certainly. Well, the thing is, I came in post opening credits.
Oh yeah, you did, yeah.
But missed nothing, which is awesome.
I'm gone off that Donald Kushner. I'm smoking that Donald Kushner outside my bedroom window. We meet Agent Vincent Coletta, who's like watching surveillance cameras for some reason. We find it out later. Don't worry about it. And some dude on a motorcycle who looks like he just walked off the set of Power Rangers Ninja Storm.
Yes, because he's motocross actually. Like he's wearing motocross gear.
Right. That is just like generic motocross gear. But in my mind, like the first time I saw motocross gear was on Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Mm-hmm. So in my mind,
the vibe for the rest of this movie is literally that. So,
this does turn into a fucking Sentai show.
Yes.
But the dude rolls up on his motorcycle to like this secure perimeter with the barbed wire fence, and he just like gets off his bike, takes off his helmet, and is like, I can't believe I got lost again. Just narrating what's happening to him like he's a fucking NPC in a point and click adventure game. Like, again, tying this back into the FMV game, this really does feel like specifically a point-and-click FMV game.
This movie has so many things that are not an American film.
Yeah.
Despite it being an American film.
Yes.
It's a point-and-click full moon video film, is what it is.
It's an FMV game, it's a spaghetti western, and it's a Sentai show. None of those things are the thing that it actually is. And just keep that in mind throughout the rest of this description, basically.
Right.
It's incredible.
So, a UFO crashes down into this secure perimeter that Agent Vincent Coletta, which he does not matter. His name just I thought he did at the start though, so I wrote down his full name every time.
Of course.
Because I wanted to make sure my notes were good. I wanted to make sure my notes were...
What I will say is that his introduction feels a lot like The Thing's Kurt Russell's introduction.
Yes, McCready.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't like the way the YouTube...
Like he should be a main character, but he's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the way the YouTube poop ends, so he pours his whiskey into the computer. He said, "Oh God, CDI Legend of Zelda. That's so dated."
Yeah.
So the motorcycle guy gets into the perimeter of the secure holdout somehow, and he walks up to this alien egg that has crashed on the planet, and this thing just goops him.
It looks like a big doo-doo poop.
It face huggers him, and then just the practical effects in this, I don't think they look spectacular or anything, especially given the time that this movie came out. They honestly look way more dated than 1999, but also big asterisk on that because I fucking love them still.
Same, right? Yeah.
It's obviously low budget, but in a way that really, really works with the rest of the if these effects looked any better, this movie would be way worse.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah, because I said this in the stream, there's something, as the inciting incident, like you said, happens so early.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Literally, that alien UFO thing, and then, grabs this guy, basically.
Mm-hmm. It's not wasting time, yeah.
Watching. And the transformation sequence that happens, as you said, 3 minutes into this fucking film.
Yep. I was so excited to see it that my note right here is just transformation securnver, all in all caps.
That's what I say whenever I get a commission whip back.
Yeah. It's so Monty Python. For myself, my point of reference, because it felt like images were plastered onto images were being pasted onto the screen as this man was slowly being turned into a fucking high tech Kevlar vest Murdercycle. It's just so. It's yes, this fucking is so badass, and this rules. You have to become a teenage boy in order to appreciate this film. And. There's a pure joy in that state of mind.
Yeah.
And I think, no one should deny themselves that, so don't be afraid to become that version of yourself.
Movie that turns you into 13-year-old boy when you watch it.
Yeah, literally. Embrace it.
Yeah.
Meet it where it's at.
As Murdercycle, as the alien life form is transforming this poor Power Ranger as the alien life form is making this Power Ranger undergo this transformation sequence, you are also undergoing a transformation sequence of turning into a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly right. And then for the next about 5 to 10 to 15 minutes, I would say
it's just the Murdercycle versus Agent Vincent Coletta.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's very much like we said a few minutes ago, on the set of Kid Nation,
Yes, Agent Vincent Coletta running away from the Murdercycle stumbles onto this exactly one street town that just it's the set of Kid Nation.
It is.
Yeah. For those uninitiated, I'm not going to describe what Kid Nation is.
Kid Nation was a 2008 TV series about 40 children who were sent to a rural town, and they were divided into 4 teams of the colors of red, blue, green, and yellow, and they had to try and keep like prove. It was kind of like a social experiment kind of show, and
miss when those were the reality TV shows that we
right.
What I mean?
Like this was probably like one of the last like real world like kind of like there were challenges and stuff, and like, you know, whoever did the worst in the challenges had to like, you know, clean the bathrooms in town or whatever.
In that way, yeah.
Right, but like no one got eliminated. The only way you got eliminated was like saying, "I miss my mom and dad. I want to go home."
Right. Yes.
And so many child labor laws broken on that set. Also, I do want to be clear, just for the audience, I did have all of that committed to memory, because I did not watch Kid Nation. I did not watch Kid Nation, but I saw so many, because like all I watched as a kid and teenager was CBS shows. Like I loved fucking CSI and NCIS and all those procedurals, and like
for you.
Every Friday night,
I love that for her.
Every Friday night, literally every Friday night in all of like middle and high school for me was like, I'm in the computer room playing Flash games on Armor Games, and I've got like the whatever 3 shows they've got in the Friday night lineup, like just that are gonna not make it to the next season, playing in the background. So I saw that I got a lot of ads for Kid Nation, and I did some light reading when I found out about the child labor scandal a couple of years ago.
So, if for those uninitiated, if you want something to visualize, just think, if you've ever like if you live in the Midwest and you've ever like toured, or like even in like sort of colonial stuff, like colonial areas, I don't know, like there's always like, this is what old timey people live like. That's the area we're totally kind of talking, you know.
If you've ever been exposed to an abandoned cowboy town, this is it.
Yeah,
exactly right.
This is the Yeah, this is the DOS game, The Town with No Name.
Yeah. Perhaps even more accurately, it's these fake towns that when the nuclear bomb was being invented, that people would blow up. You know?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it feels like a nuclear bomb test site.
Yeah.
It's
Nuketown
2 from the new Call of Duty.
That actually makes sense, because I was wondering, I was like, why do they have a Wild West set in the middle of a government-owned area, and the movie's good!
This movie is, like, politically consistent, which is strange to say.
Yeah.
This movie's politics are, like, insane, and not in the way that I normally mean that when I say that about a movie that we watch on this podcast. Like, it's like... It's
insane because you didn't expect as much from it, but it provided it.
Yeah.
I did not expect this movie to get like into politics whatsoever, but I also did not expect to agree with their politics on so many levels. I'm very pro Murdercycle after seeing this, I have to say.
Anyway, so
the Murdercycle did not kill any people, it only killed troops.
Well, yes. So what happens?
It only killed clowns.
Agent Coletta gets fucking. I mean, he dies right here.
Yeah, he gets motorcycled.
Yeah, he gets motorcycled.
Yeah.
And then we cut to you know, shirtless Kylo Ren in Last Jedi. Like that's like. Imagine if Mel Gibson looked like that.
The sweatiest fake Mel Gibson you can imagine.
He's so wet.
He's so wet.
He's so wet.
And he's drinking so much whiskey, and he's putting so many barrels of guns into his mouth or whatever.
Right. And then someone knocks on the door and says, "Hi, I'm from military. You've been summoned."
Yeah.
And he's like, it's so weird. I love this. This is one of the things that feels very schlocky to me, where it's like a totally like mood shift, where it's like he's like looking at his gun and drinking whiskey and sweaty, and then like someone knocks on his door. It's like, you have an assignment. He's like, I'm fucking joshing with this guy, and he's like, all right. I'll do it, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. And then,
he found a reason. He opened the book.
And it was
he did the J. Jonah Jameson opening the book that says reasons to live, and he said he found new mission.
Yes. And then it like smash cuts to J. Jonah Jameson,
Yeah.
giving him a fucking mission, literally.
Yes.
This Bryan Cranston lookalike says you are going on secret mission. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bryan Cranston shows up and says, "Hey, you're going on mission," and then we go to meet our other characters in this movie. We meet like two other cadets who are named. I wrote these down: Frazetta and fuck, I don't know what the other guy's name is.
Their names are Frank Frazetta and Steve Buscemi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Buscema,
and
yeah,
everyone,
Buscema.
and
as a sort of like all-encompassing note for the rest of the names that you're going to hear from here on out, they are all Marvel Comics, like writers, I believe, or people who were involved in Marvel Comics in the 60s and 70s. And
right, so like Lee, Ditko.
And we are sort of like signaled that by this conversation happening between these two cadets
between Buscema and Frazetta.
Yeah, deciding who's who in the Fantastic Four, you know?
Right.
Like because a woman all dressed in like a black sort of pencil skirt and a blazer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Very much like a girl boss from the 90s. I loved how I could exactly pinpoint when this movie was filmed because of what specific genre of hot she was. Like, I was like, oh, you're 90s hot. You are 90s hot. Because the 90s loved the Renee Zellweger eyelid, you know, the sort of non-eyelid, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And she has, and I there's no reads here whatsoever. I love it all. And she's got the stringy bangs going on, and the black hair and a ponytail, and she's all business, and she's a total girl boss, and we love it. You know, it's like feminism. Yeah, absolutely.
And she walks in and she has a psychic brain blast.
Yeah. Well.
And, oh my god! And then yes. Because I forgot what a fucking twist this was, where it's like I thought Murdercycle was going to be the only sort of pivot we were going to take. Like the only sort of super, but then she was like, I have psychic powers, because she shakes a suicidal military man's hand.
She shakes not Mel Gibson's hand. I don't remember his name.
His name is Sergeant Kirby.
Kirby, yes, it is, like Jack Kirby, right.
And has like a vision of him like thinking about killing himself, basically. And then as I'm watching this, I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
It like zooms in on her face, yeah.
Right, she gets a "That's So Raven" like eyes. But so Frazetta and Buscema are like arguing back and forth about like, I think you're the Human Torch and our fearless commander. That's the thing. And then Dr. Lee walks in and one of the guys is like, well, I think she's the Invisible Woman. The other one says, looks pretty visible to me.
Yuck.
What I will say about the writing in this movie is that it's like sort of like trite at points, but like broadly very enjoyable. Would you agree?
Right. Absolutely.
It's one thing, and this kind of goes for the whole movie, but this is just the first time where it's kind of symptomatic, I guess. There's something that happens in like really schlocky bad movies. Like I see them talk about it on like Red Letter Media and like Best of the Worst a lot, where like a movie will be bad in like really off the wall ways, and they'll be like suggesting, you know, here's the normal story beat that's supposed to happen at a point like this, right? And I keep expecting this movie to go off the rails in some completely insane way that's bad and doesn't make sense. But it keeps with those, like, kind of predictable story beats. And even though it's predictable, it's like, okay, actually, that's good and it works. You know, there's a reason why this happens so much.
I think me personally, at least, my brain has been so, like, poisoned by like just talking about Marvel constantly so much all the time. That's like, it's like 20% of conversations that happen on Twitter, just like by volume.
But nobody wants to touch the Fantastic Four anymore is the thing.
Right. Yeah. Right. And it's because there's like rights issues that like no one gives a shit about the Fantastic Four.
So bad.
It flopped bad twice.
I know.
It flopped so It's a terrible I think it's a terrible premise is the thing. Whatever.
It's a terrible premise, but like, come on, the Thing. Yeah. How do you fuck up Ben Grimm? Come on.
Yeah, well, Well, the thing is like, if it was either Fantastic
God,
Four or the Avengers, right? It was either
Right,
those two,
right.
and the Avengers,
And Avengers
were the successful ones. Yeah, exactly,
Right.
exactly.
But like, I don't know, just something about like and I mean, this is just like this writing could not exist in a post Marvel time,
Absolutely,
or a post
yeah.
MCU time.
That is what makes it special in a lot of
Right,
ways.
right. Like, if this writing showed up in a movie that came out like after 2009, I would want to just fucking like commit bodily harm to the script writers.
Yes, of course.
But like all of the cheese, like there's a couple of lines in this that like almost feel like Whedon-esque, but like I like it because it's pre-Joss Whedon's cultural saturation,
so
and it's
earnest.
also like it's so earnest. There's a line later where like when the military guys like wander onto the Kid Nation set, one of them is like, "Why do I feel like Clint Eastwood right now?"
Yeah.
Post Bridges of Madison County, Clint, and it's like, if Joss Whedon wrote that line, I would again want to hurt him.
It would be cringe if Joss Whedon did it. Yeah, yeah.
It would be so snarky and sneering and so holier than that. But in this, there's something so like I said, earnest and like
I've been watching Smile in the background for like 5 minutes. Sorry.
But anyway, yeah, man. So they're all in a debrief session. All of these. So wait, we have Dr. Lee, and then we have a CIA agent with us.
Yeah,
right?
we have Wood. Is his name Wood?
Yeah, he's a CIA man. Yeah,
our main characters in this movie are Dr. Lee, the cadets Frazetta and Buscema, Corporal or whatever the fuck, Kirby, and then FBI agent Wood.
Yes.
And then there's the forensics guy who has a name that I don't remember what it was.
I forgot about him. Adams?
I think Adams. Is it Adams?
That's.
Why did I close the IMDb page? I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
Because that's the thing. Like, as I said, all of these are based off of like
even in my notes. I'm looking at my notes later, and there's a note that says Dr. Lee gets kidnapped by Adams.
Yeah, it's Adams. It's Adams. It's Adams.
Adams.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so
yes.
we meet our crew. The Adams guy is kind of like a nerdlinger. The two cadets are completely just like, you could just swap them back and forth for the entire movie, and I would not, because like I think they're both like comic book geeks a little bit, like, which is again a thing that I just really appreciate. Like not to sound like a fucking I was interested in comics before it was cool or anything, because like I fucking wasn't, like, but like there's just something so appreciated about a comic book nerd in 1999 that I cannot appreciate about a comic book nerd in 2021.
Yeah.
So, something about this, like, if I might make another like little like pin to point in my own mental board, like, I wonder if this was not made by a comics book nerd who also served military service. You know, because there's something that seems to have excessive information of both things.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
well, I'll be definitely a comics book nerd. Like, there's no way in how you could convince me that a comic book nerd did not make this, because like, especially with the naming convention, like, though I guess by that logic, the guy who wrote Cube is also a prison nerd.
Sure. Well, still though, probably.
Yeah, there's all sorts of freaks out there.
But yeah,
the look on your face when I said that, it's such a delight to be able to, it's such a delight to be able to see your face. God, what are you drinking? What you drinking? You got apple
so to briefly, completely fucking grind everything to a fucking halt, what I'm drinking tonight is a little cocktail I can comprise for myself that needs lemon juice because it's not sour enough. It is an appletini, essentially. It's apple juice, sour apple liqueur, and vodka. It's not sour enough. It does not taste enough like a Jolly Rancher. It needs lemon juice. But yes. That's what I have for myself tonight.
Excellent.
Nice.
I just got water.
I have a delicious store brand Food Lion Gingy Ale, and I'm enjoying
Gingy
it.
Ale.
I'm just drinking some water out of a mason jar. I'm gonna put a Rainbow Dash on this later.
You are the most healthy person here of the three of us right now, currently. Anyway, so they get debriefed. It's Murdercycle debrief. There's a fucked up guy who's killing bitches. And so they're sent out into the desert with their guns and everything. Mm-hmm. And
me and a bunch of guys are gonna go out into the desert to either die or prove a very important point.
Exactly fucking right, dude. That's exactly fucking right. and
they have 36 hours to deal with the whole thing before the helicopters come back to pick them up from the desert sleepover. Is this where we get the military feels music?
Yeah, they leave the briefing and the subtitles are as they walk outside as like military feels music.
You rented this on YouTube, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So if you want those subtitles, that's where you want to rent this.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I honestly, those might be baked in elsewhere.
They could be, but if you don't, if you are so fucking desperate to see the words military feels music, that is, you want to get this from YouTube.
Also, just as a point of reference, I have to say I think this is the least like I've relied on spending money or using a streaming service for Schlocktober ever, because I torrented Cabin Fever.
Yes.
I torrented Flatliners. I torrented. I think I don't know if I torrented 976 Evil or if we watched a stream of it. This is the only one that I've watched on like an official provider from YouTube.
Did you torrent Q?
I think that one was just on YouTube free, which I count because like if a movie's on YouTube for like being on YouTube for free is not a streaming service, and I did not pay money for it.
Oh man, this should have been on YouTube for free. This has the vibe.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that it wasn't.
But
like,
you know what? You know fucking what, Sarah? I am so happy to give money to the creators. You know what's going
of Murdercycle
as well. But I'm sure a check is being cut. You know, I'm sure a check is being cut.
I want to find the guy who who wrote this movie and just dip a $5 into his breast pocket.
Yes.
It's so wild that this is the movie that you're paying for, because like we said, like there isn't a Wikipedia page for it or anything. It's so it's so obscure. I mean,
that's why I had to pay for it. Like everything else on this, I could find like either an illegally uploaded copy with subtitles or a torrent. But the thing, like all the torrents that I found of this had 0 seeds, so I wasn't getting it from that. And all like just absolutely the only one that I could have paid for.
God,
who did direct it? Yeah. Thomas L. Calloway.
Yeah.
What else did you do? What else did you do, Mr. Calloway?
I wasn't looking at what he has directed, but I was looking at what their executive producer produced. And the list is very, very long, and it never stops. When you see the first maybe 5 or 10 titles in the list of films that he's produced, they don't stop from there. I don't know how else to put it.
308. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. This is just by most recent. I'm just gonna read some things off this.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Please, just a few. Yes.
Subspecies 5: Blood Rise. The Primevals, EVALS. Roy, you want to take this next one?
Hold on. Let me pull it up.
I got it if you don't got it in front of you, but I thought you might want to say this.
Oh, no. Well, I want to see. Yeah, I'm looking at the. Are you looking at the filmography
of one Charles Band?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll go. I can go until you tell me to stop. Baby Oopsie Chapter 2. Go. It knows you're alone. Baby Oopsie. Cassix.
Baby Oopsie.
Baby Oopsie! Don't let her in! The Gingerweed Man! The Gingerweed Man behind the scenes! The Resonator! Miskatonic U! Femalian! Cosmic Crush! Castle Freak!
Castle Freak? Wait, they remade Did they do a remake of Castle Freak?
This is a king. This is a god among men. Willing to eat. This is... Who has...
We haven't gotten to... Let me read the next few, because this is gonna make your ass fall off. Barbie and Kendra Storm Area 51, 2020.
Oh my god.
Blade the Iron Cross, 2020. Yeah. Barbie and Kendra Save the Tiger King, 2020.
Oh my god, okay, yeah.
And then, get this one, Corona Zombies, 2020. First thing he put out in 2020 is called Corona Zombies.
This is like a micro scene at Andy
Evil
Warhol.
Bong 777.
Evil Bong 777.
Oh my god. Okay. We have to stop after this next one because this next one just hit me like a fucking brick to the head.
Please.
Puppet Master: The Littlest Reich.
Okay, so this is a man with a vision.
This is a man
and his vision is schlock. And I will fucking say more goddamn power to him because, like, those big studios, they're not going to fund schlock anymore. They're not. Like, big money or bust. You know, big money or bust.
Who is gonna put money behind Evil Bong 420?
Nobody but this man. This man is like, I have my great grandfather who was an oil baron died, and I'm going to put all of the money that I got inherited from him, who thought I was going to follow his legacy, but he's fucking dead, so who gives a shit about that? I'm going to put it all towards, I'm going to put my $10 million towards a bunch of garbage films. What's them be made? This is who we need. You know, back in the, like, 1800, I don't know, like 18, 16, whatever, 1700s, like, patrons of the arts.
Yeah!
You know?
Yes.
If you wanted to be an artist, you would just find a rich guy who would give you money.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, Charles Band is doing this.
Charles Band is doing this.
Can I just read the synopsis from Baby Oopsie Chapter 2?
Yes, please.
Mild-mannered, civiled Pittman's troubles go from bad to worse when her newly refurbished killer doll, Baby Oopsie, goes on a murderous rampage, offing both her oppressors and the people she loves. Armed with an iron will and a very big baseball bat, Sybil vows to stop the plastic preschool terror from carrying out its dastardly plan to bring about a full-blown toy apocalypse.
Let's go.
What is this man's name?
Charles
Band.
So we need to have an entire Schlocktober, maybe not next year, maybe not the year after it. We need to have a Schlocktober, 100% films that were executive produced by this man.
Absolutely. Like, we absolutely have to do, like, the Gingerweed Man, Baby Oopsie,
and only the sequel. No, I'm kidding. But
not Baby Oopsie 2, because Baby Oopsie 2 is only a short film, and I think I think if we did that would really open the gates as to what we're covering on this podcast. Though, admittedly, I've already kind of done that. What with, like, I've talked about, like, anime series on this. I've talked about, you know, James and the Giant Peach, but it's whatever. I digress.
Yes.
I'm not ready to open the door into short films, but, like, at the same time, like, that's basically what Holidays was. Just 8 of them, and they all fucking sucked.
Sarah, I'm gonna say we're probably going to want to talk about
Murdercycle
details or like thoughts we have about this film more than the plot itself, I would say.
Yes, okay. So
if you want to like breeze through it as quickly as possible.
The plot of Murdercycle is that, so for the next, like, couple of sentences that I say, I just need you to, like, also comprehend the fact that, like, every couple of minutes, like every 20 or so minutes, like, the motorcycle just bursts onto the scene and there's a 5-minute shootout with it, and then it, like, disappears one riding away.
It literally comes out of nowhere, and I pog every time. It rules.
Yeah, it rules. So, like, all of the soldiers are trying to find out where Agent Vincent Coletta is, what happened to him, what crashed down in the field that night. They find his outpost and they get his notes, but there's some tensions between the CIA guy and the Marines. The Marines are really hardwired together. The Marines are really, like, you know, they got that hoorah spirit or whatever the fuck. Semper Fi. And they're at odds with each other. Dr. Lee uses her psychic powers for some things, and basically what they wind up doing is that they find out that the orb that was, like, at the core, like, they found out that the motorcycle was an alien, and an alien soldier sent to secure what turned out to be a core, like an alien like ship core engine, something or other. It's a MacGuffin. It's like, It's something the military wants to use for military weaponry and, like, power source and all these things, you know, classic whatever, you know, military loves to find a thing and say, how can I use this to bomb, like, you know, Middle Eastern countries.
Absolutely.
And they square off with the motorcycle about it. There's a really funny scene at the end when the alien is like, I am a soldier, just like...
It rules.
You say it's really funny. I actually thought it was like, it felt Animorphsy to me, honestly.
It did. It so did. The thing about it that's really funny, though, is that the scene opens with the alien talking for the very first time and saying, I have learned how to talk.
Yeah.
I have spent... It took me...
So Animorphsy. I mean, you're right, it's hilarious, but it still did feel, perhaps
it
for
does
that
feel
reason.
Animorphsy.
Yes.
Anyways... They explode the motorcycle. Everyone, Kirby, Dr. Lee, and freedom fighter Ditko, who is just like some... who does this guy look like, Blair? Because like to me he looks like Mad Mod from Teen Titans, but like before he went Joker-fied.
So yes, you're not wrong about this.
Which is an exceptionally specific poll.
Plus, if that what visualization you have of that person was also in a failing ska band.
Yes.
He's wearing a bowling shirt.
Yes, I guess that's all I mean, is that he's wearing a bowling shirt, but also, like...
He's got big nerd glasses, and he talks in a funny nerd voice. And I keep doing my research. We've gotten through we've breezed through the plot. I wanted to see if this guy had been in anything else, because he's, like, one of the few cast members who has an actual picture up on IMDb. Give me just a second. Let me pull up his...
I'm just laughing at we'll get to this we'll get to this later, but I'm just laughing at a thing I found hidden in my notes, is the words Phil Collins hot dog.
Oh yeah, you wanted me to tell my Phil Collins hot dog story.
I want to investigate what Roy is saying first.
Yeah. Okay. I just was laughing at
Sarah.
Okay, so here's this guy's filmography. Ever since 2009, he has been in nothing but, like, hardcore Christian movies.
That rules so much. Are you kidding me?
He was in God's Not Dead and God's Not Dead 2.
Stop it!
Oh my God.
The
Case for Christ, A Question of Faith, God's Not Dead. This is all producer stuff, but God's Not Dead, A Light in the Darkness, The Prayer Box.
Finding Love in Quarantine.
Stop.
That's a TV series.
I'm looking at his actor credits. Faith of Our Fathers, Revolution Road, The Black Rider, Redeemed.
Because he plays the conspiracy theorist in this film. That is so fucking hilarious, because he does a great job. What I will say, not a bad performance. You cannot find a bad performance in this film. I mean, you are all welcome to disagree with me. I think everyone did a bang up job.
I genuinely, I'm racking my brain here, and I cannot, like, the CIA guy was, like, a little, like, pardon the pun.
He could be a little flat at times, but I think broadly
but, like,
did a
also, he's
job.
Also, like, he's a CIA guy. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't have souls.
CIA guy is, like, wooden by nature.
Yeah. I wouldn't say everybody did, like, an extremely, an excellent job, but they did good jobs.
This is not a tour de force of acting, but, for a movie that looks like this...
They had any right to do.
Exactly, yeah.
The actors in this movie, excluding Elliot Page, everybody in this movie is doing a better job of acting than everybody in Flatliners 2017.
Yes, literally right. The other thing that constantly made me crazy while watching this movie, which is like the thing that was like, I need to know everything about the production of this movie, is like, everyone is acting their heart out, regardless if they're doing a good job or not, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're so committed to whatever role they were provided. Like, nobody is like, I hate my role, I wish I was doing something else. Like,
right.
This is exactly the character I'm playing. It doesn't matter if they were good or not. They were so committed to it, which makes me feel like everyone is, like, good, close friends with everyone, and they all love the story that they're telling, which is, like, and what a motley crew this is to all unilaterally love this fucking dog shit story that they're telling.
Like you kept calling it like one guy's passion project, but like I felt a lot of passion for it. It's a group passion project. Like I think especially Dr. Lee is like really giving it her all in this, and like a way that she really did not need to. The one woman is
like you said, another homage to Golden Age comics. I'm looking at her page on IMDb right now. This is her only credit. She has no other credits for anything else.
I bet she does a ton of community theater in whatever area she's from, you know? Like, because she's very talented, I think, but probably doesn't love film, you know?
Yeah, the guy who played the CIA guy has no other credits.
Yeah. That doesn't... None of this is, like... They could all be.
These are all just Charles Band's like personal friends. Like he just called up someone and was like, "Hey, Gary, you want to be in a movie this weekend? Should be about maybe 12 hours of work total. Yeah, see you there. Bye."
Making a movie.
Yes. Oh my god.
But like they're making like instead of a comedy short, they're making a full length action movie. Yeah, like yeah, and it's it I love Dr. Lee so much. Like she.
Speaking of, oh, go on. Sorry, go on.
No, I mean, because the one thing I want to like pinpoint is about Dr. Lee as a character, which I don't. I mean, there's a lot to say about her. I think her performance is like so consistent throughout the entirety of the movie, and she does such a good job with her ridiculous character, which is to say, psychic woman, psychic girl boss, basically. At one point, she tries to read the CIA agent's mind, and he has this vision of her being like assaulted and everything.
Right. It's specifically of him like sexually assaulting her.
Right.
And
right.
then like we pull out of her That's So Raven vision. She's like, "What the fuck are you thinking?" And the CIA guy's like, I have those thoughts on hand at all times to prevent psychic warfare.
Which. And so, like, for literally every, I would say probably, like, horror version of, like, sexual assault that that we've seen on this show, you know? Like, this is the one that feels, like, the most honest in a way.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like, there's something, like, of course the CIA agent is going to think about that, you know, like, gonna have that as a default response, you know, because they're
right. That's his. That's his.
They
that's
are
his
the
sign.
Fucked up guys in our universe, you know.
Yes, the fucked up guys in our universe are all in the
CIA,
are all in the CIA.
Absolutely, and 3-letter agencies, 100%.
Yes.
But secondarily to that, because none of it literally happened to her, was also great, I think.
None of it happens to her, and B, like, it communicates what is happening when, like, it basically shows us, like, 4, like, grainy photographs of like, her having her top taken off, which, like, again, to be clear, I did not like to see it, but, like, compared to what I am, like, expecting to see in Murdercycle.
Like a fucking Rosemary's Baby, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her titties never even leave her bra. Like
right.
Like I said when we were watching it, it doesn't, like, in so many schlocky movies, it feels like there's, you know, a sex scene or an assault scene that's there because we need to we need horny, and this feels like it wasn't there for that at all. Like this is here for plot reasons, and it feels like
exactly
like it. You know, I never would have thought of like somebody blocking psychic interference by thinking something so horrible, but like that very much makes sense, mostly from a CIA perspective. Like the CIA would do some shit like that.
Like that makes perfect sense for the CIA guy to be thinking.
Yeah.
There's some, and so the honestly, like, I mean, she's the one woman in this movie, but, like, her character is not undermined as much as you would think it is. Like, honestly, she's taken very seriously throughout the entirety of it.
Yep.
I think one of my favorite
that she's psychic, which, like, psychic women would under any other movie, you know, would be undermined excessively. She's lightly undermined at the beginning of it, and that's basically it, you know?
Yep.
Right, like everyone except for like the skeptic scientist guy fully buys into her like almost immediately. And as sort of like a follow-up to that, there's a really like a genuinely great like I don't know if this is like screenwriting or like where exactly this would fall under, but like maybe like I don't know, 20 minutes later they're trying to convince the CIA guy to like this is not that far later, but like maybe 10 minutes later in this similar scene, they're trying to get the CIA guy to let them into like this like big like fucking storm cellar that's just in the middle of a field. Like there's like the, you know, like that like slanted like stone opening with like the 2 metal doors that open.
Yep.
And like she tries to like read his mind to like figure out how to get in there, and he projects fucked up images into her brain to make her stop thinking about it. But then like Kirby, one of the Marines, gets into an argument with the guy and like is really like getting his emotions all riled up, and the CIA is like, oh yeah, tell me about the CIA guy that you got killed, and then like we just like hard like in the middle of their argument we just like hard cut to Dr. Lee, who has like been doing psychic things this whole time and is like, it's in his pants pocket, the key, it's hidden and we have to enter the digits, and like I think that is really really good. Like she gets his ass, she gets around his psychic.
Yeah.
She gets around his 7 firewalls of fucked up sexual assault.
So many movies with a token female character hate that token female character.
Yeah.
This movie loves Dr. Lee.
Really love her and really love all the characters. You know, even
right,
the sort of
right.
antagonistic ones.
Yeah, even the FBI guy, I feel like they're having fun with it.
Yeah. Like, and another thing about Dr. Lee is, like, when you have a token female character, you know, I'm waiting the entire time for her to, like, get with the main male character. And that also never really happens. Like, they do, like, a handshake at the end. They do, like, a cool buddies, you know, handshake, and then they go off in the funny motorcycle with Nerdman.
Like, I think it's, like, Oh, go on, Blair. I've been talking a lot. You go ahead.
But all I'm going to say is that she's distinctly, like, both one of the guys and also distinctly female, you know?
Yes,
like,
yes.
She's both, she's respected, but also, like, you know, in a sort of materialist way, I guess, rather, seen as a woman, you know, at the same time, like treated appropriately.
Yeah.
I think in a different movie where Kirby and Dr. Lee are supposed to end up together, she would not have found out about his suicide attempt until like later, and he like confesses it to her in like a moment of emotional vulnerability. I think like them forcing his hand, his hand effectively being forced specifically to her, and so it is like it is an immediate like putting these characters on a similar level and not like in like a couple way.
Yeah.
I
agree.
I really like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's so weird because I wouldn't even call this movie a feminist piece then, you know.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
There's one woman.
Right. But like its gender politics are great. Like it's not a feminist piece, but it's got
shockingly
great gender politics.
Especially coming from a writer who, as far as I can tell, is obsessed with comics and the military, its gender politics are phenomenal.
Right, which is so shocking about this movie.
Yeah. Should we talk about the military politics? Or go on, finish what you're saying.
Okay, before we get into the military politics,
Please, go ahead, Sara.
one thing to say about, I mean, this is sort of related to the military politics, but there's a very funny throwaway line where hold on, let me find my I tried to search for Lee Harvey Oswald in my notes by just typing Lee in every instance of Doctor.
This
crazy. Yeah,
This was Blair blogging. We gotta talk about this. Let's talk about this and then we can talk.
We have
yes.
to.
This is insane. This rules. Yeah.
This is like a throwaway line, but yeah.
Please, Sara.
I don't have it in my notes actually.
I have it.
Okay, yeah, hit me, Roy.
Okay, I don't have the actual line of dialogue itself,
sure.
But, sorry. So CIA man is sitting with, I think, Buscema? And they're talking...
It's one of the two cadets.
Yeah, and so they're talking, and he's basically... CIA man is basically, like, in the middle of, like, kind of a, like, internal crisis about CIA morality and shit, so he starts giving away all of this stuff, and he says, oh, by the way, Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone.
Like, sarcastically says it.
Yeah.
And then, like, the cadet asked about, like, JFK, and then that sort of is, like, humorously, like, cut off, you know?
Yeah, and that's right after CIA man, like, says, you know, nobody knows about this, not even the Congress, not even the Washington Post.
The Congress.
Fallon gets on my ass for calling it the Olive Garden. And this man goes and says the Congress. It is the Olive Garden.
They're right. Honestly, Roy, sorry to side against you, but they're right on that one.
I'm on Roy's side on this one. It is the Olive Garden.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I bet you shop at fucking Aldi's too.
I don't shop at Aldi's.
I do, bitch. Okay. I do.
No, motherfucker, you shop at Aldi.
I don't give a shit.
Blair, but aside from myself, you are the most pedantic person I know. Don't try to tell me you don't give a shit.
Brands are not real words.
You know what? You've got a really good point there. God. There was the chain that was around where I went to college was Kinney Drugs. And everyone, including myself, for like 3 years called it Kinney's. Because it's just like, why wouldn't you? But it really pissed my sister off whenever I insisted that it was called Kinney Drugs. So, because that is its actual name, if I'm going to be pedantic about it.
I mean, what I will say, if you're going to be pedantic about brands, it should only be to piss off someone you think it's funny to piss off.
Exactly.
So perhaps I also side with Fallon as well on this app. I don't know. My heart is torn, but yes.
It's the damn Olive Garden.
The brand would be better if it was the damn Olive Garden.
The damn Olive Garden.
So the military politics with this movie.
Oh my god!
So
this movie is like
This movie has
like anti-CIA baked into it, like in its core consistency. Like this movie is about the CIA like endangering the fucking planet by saying, "Hey, we got this alien technology that we basically fucking stole. We are going to use it to power something, and no, we are not going to give it back. We are going to sacrifice a bunch of people for this possible power source that may do something." Like it's so interesting.
Yeah.
What I will say, so the very end of this movie is sort of the hat where it's like, a military man, whichever one. It's really, I think it is the Mel Gibson stand-in.
Kirby.
Is Kirby. Is like, I have my orders, blah 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 blah. And it ends up basically like the sort of like end version of that, like head to head versus the alien who's like, I have my orders, and Kirby like, I have my orders, and they're like, well, I guess we both basically have to kill each other then. Is Lee exploding the sort of like orb.
Yes.
But so like nobody wins there, you know.
She said your orb explode.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But nobody gets it, you know. So that is interesting, I guess, you know, whatever. Maybe that like color whatever, like following or like I have my orders, I have to follow them, like maybe sort of colors that a little bit. But that is basically the end point of the film. Like it explodes and then we're done. But broadly speaking, it's like they talk about fucking Nicaragua, you know? Like, I don't know. It's the most honest CIA movie I've ever seen.
Right.
In a lot of ways. Like,
because the CIA did not have a single hand in the making of this movie.
Yeah.
Like, there is no free military budget being like shown off here. Like you don't like the helicopters are referenced. Like any military, like these guys are just holding fucking airsoft guns basically.
Yeah, they super are paintball guns. They got their like army clothes at the surplus store.
Right.
And if I may, because both of you did sort of like earlier, like lightly goad me into it. Make my little sort of CIA JFK Lee Harvey Oswald rant. I'm not going to be too effusive about it. But what I will say is, if you think that Lee Harvey Oswald was not fucking spooked up to the goddamn gills, you are a goddamn fool. Like. You are a fucking U.S. government, like, official story, like, fucking shill. Like you are a New York Times goddamn, like, come on, be fucking real.
If you believe the official CIA story that Lee Harvey Oswald actually alone, Blair is currently making a soy Jack versus Chad meme to own you.
I mean, I'm above that, but I would be psychologically in my brain.
For sure. Of course. I never want to insinuate that you would make that.
I don't have the time for such things, for such trivialities as that. But still, though, like let's be like Like, learn one fact. Learn one fact about Lee Harvey Oswald and tell me it's not spooked up to the gills. Like, truly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he, like, goes to Russia and comes back without any consequences during the peak of the Cold War. Like, let's be honest here. Like, he defects from the fucking Marine, like, the military after doing Japanese intelligence to fucking Russia. Like, come on, you guys. If he didn't kill JFK, like, and I don't care about that, like, he was at least spooked up to the gills and was obviously the fall man, you know? Like, who fucking cares who killed JFK? Like, he was obviously the anyway, it doesn't matter.
They did say the word spook a lot in this movie.
Blair, if you'll watch Marvel's Eternals, you'll find out that the gay Eternal killed JFK.
Well, fine. I don't care who killed JFK. I don't. That's the thing. I don't. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that this person who they said killed JFK, didn't, because he's a terrible shot.
If you
get his ass.
He's
a worm. He's a little worm of a man.
If you want some more enlightening information on this, like, I was very much like I was very much a heavy. Prior to this year, I was a skeptic of the official story about Lee Harvey Oswald, but listening to the season 2 of Blowback really just like sent me fucking full tilt. Like, no way, fucking
same,
CIA.
Same. Because I will so. Not to, like, show my true crime ass. I'm a Last Podcast on the Left listener.
I was wondering about that.
They covered the JFK, and they're a little liberal for me in their interpretation, which is to say they drew no conclusion, it seems. They did the same thing with their 9/11 series. They're just not comfortable, which, fair enough, you know, wanting to not draw an official conclusion is a fair thing to want to do. Unfortunately, all of the facts they provided definitely points to the direction of Lee Harvey Oswald being spooked up to the fucking gills. And then Blowback absolutely said that Lee Harvey Oswald is spooked up to the fucking gills.
Like, so I to continue about you showing your true crime ass, I want to say, like, I don't like Last Podcast on the Left. Like, I've tried listening to it, and it's like the jokes just don't really.
It is an acquired taste. Their sense of humor is
right, totally.
Taste.
But the thing is that, like, I would rather it was like that kind of disrespectful about like dead people than the way that like most of like the true crime is like, oh my god, I'm drinking wine and talking about this woman who was murdered 3 years ago.
God. What I'm saying, like, you kind of have to be a freak, and if you like,
yes.
You kind of have to be a freak about it. And if you're, like, not able to accept the fact that if you love murder, you have to know that you're a goth freak who loves looking at dead bodies. And
yes.
That's it. Hey, that's not a bad place to be. You can do a lot of good from that place, you know?
Exactly. Like,
so true.
If we did not have
about being that place. You're not healing anyone.
If we did not have goth freaks that loved looking at bodies, all of our morgues would be overflowing.
I know, right? We need. It's the same thing about what you know, like what liberal gays will say. Like, we need people to make the babies. You know, like we need people to look at the dead bodies.
Oh God, that like lashing out against true crime inspired by the finding out of what the most popular Patreon on Patreon is.
Yeah.
Did you see this? Did you see that, Blair? That dust up from like a week ago.
Okay, this is so fucking unrelated. I mean, it's related to our conversation, but not related to the movie.
We're already off on like the seventh tangent of a tangent.
I will say as much. True crime has always been a genre and always will be a genre.
Yes.
So if you have contempt about it as existing as a genre, I don't know why you're listening to a horror podcast, I guess. That's my own opinion, I guess. This does not reflect the opinions of fear baiting at all.
Yeah, I have a different opinion, but I'm open to hearing yours. I'm a liberal. It's a wide tent.
What I will say is that, like, I don't know. It is worthwhile because, like, the police departments don't do shit.
Yeah.
So, like, listening to their narratives about what crime is useless. And that's not to say PIs are perfect, right? but to have that sort of like broad depth of information is, I think, useful. You know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot be prescriptivist about these things. You need to be taking all accounts into consideration and sort of finding what feels and while you do these things, having a sort of like belief system you're interpreting through all of this information. And that is actually how you get to truth of things.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is my philosophical guideline to interpreting true crime.
The number one thing I've taken away from true crime is that cops always fuck up. They always ruin it for the entire investigation for decades down the line. And if they can't find a murderer, the murderer's probably a cop.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the fucking Golden State Killer for all things.
Yeah!
You know? Yeah.
And talking about last podcast also
anyways.
reminded me that I need to buy tickets because they're here next month, so I was going to do that.
Oh my god,
so.
they're so
Hell
good
yeah.
live. They're so good
Oh,
live.
man.
Hey, not to plug other people, but they're so fucking good live. Oh man, Sarah, you know what? You would probably, because they're so fucking fun. Anyway,
I need to go to another. I need to go to like another podcast. I need to go to like another live show and send it. But I need to go to like a podcast live show. Like I'm dying to go to a concert. Like I haven't gone to a concert in like almost 10 years.
girl,
but like I haven't.
I
The
will
only
take you one of these days.
the
You come down
only
to St. Paul.
the only podcast shows I've ever been to are Mabim Bam and Mabim Bam.
Yes, I mean largely. We are getting so off topic.
We are so far off topic.
So, like,
Let's
in
talk about some other things in
conversation
Murdercycle
with
that we
friends,
liked. Let's talk about some other. I think my personal favorite about Murdercycle is that I think in like a more current movie, I would be berating the way that the Murdercycle shows up as like a cheap jump scare because it literally just like the first time Murdercycle shows up after that opening sequence is someone says, wait, I feel something. And Murdercycle like bursts out of some fucking saloon doors in Kid Nation Street. But like, as the movie goes on, it's just like, there's no pretext whatsoever. Like, characters will just be talking and then it'll just like hard cut to like, it feels like when you're playing Yakuza and you're running around Kamurocho and then like you just happen to come across like a gang of toughs and like the street toughs pops up on the screen and the guitar starts chugging and like Kiryu like cracks his neck and like fists up. Like the camera angle changes so you know you're in combat mode now. Like whenever Murdercycle shows up, it's just like it's that. You are in a first person shooter encounter for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Have fun, don't die, but if you do die, you have to get hit by Murdercycle and do like a fucking 10 turn flip in the air.
He appears on screen, and I immediately become Leonardo DiCaprio pointing at the TV meme.
Yeah, that's Murdercycle.
It's Murdercycle.
I am in this moment the soy jacks.
Yeah. Murdercycle.
Is this? Should we get into like general ratings at this point?
I feel like there's still a handful more that I would like
if
to.
People have points they want to like. If people have things they want to.
Let me just.
Oh God! Ooh, I want to talk about something.
Sure. Roy, yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. I want to talk about my favorite death in this, which is when Forensics Guy dies, because this fucking rocks. This is so good.
Yes, I think you.
All right. Okay.
The rest of my days.
Okay. So Forensics Guy has kidnapped Dr. Lee, and he takes her to the alien slime orb bunker. And the lighting in there makes him look like Phil Collins, and he's evil now. And he says, "I want to be the CIA man." And he's making her take him to the alien orb. He gets there. They get there, and Murdercycle shows up inside of the bunker, and she gets the alien orb. She kicks Forensics Guy in the nuts, and then she runs, and then Murdercycle is here, and he want Orb, but Orb not there. So he tracks down, he chases Forensics Guy down some hallways, and he comes out, he emerges on, like, a child's treehouse slide, and
like the biggest child's treehouse slide you have like not only like long as shit but like wide as fuck too. Like this is like almost as wide as like this fucking you go to a fairground, you get one of those sacks and you go down the slide, right? Like it's that size.
And he falls down this slide for 22 minutes. He falls down from so many angles because the directors looked at me personally, and they said, "Roy, you're gonna love this." And then Murdercycle shows up. Once he's at the bottom, he's like, "I'm gonna get you, Murdercycle." And then Murdercycle shows up at the top, and he just like at a reasonable pace goes down the slide and just Murdercycles him. It's so fucking good. It's It rocks.
like, this is the moment where I was like, I mean, there's so many moments before this, but this was another specific moment where I was just screaming. I was just screaming through the entirety of it. I was like, yes, exactly. This is exactly what I want out of this situation. I mean, like, R.I.P., you know?
Yeah.
R.I.P. to a real one, of course. But, like, I was like, this is the fucking, like, literally, like, teleport yourself in a time machine to 2008. This is the most epic thing fucking ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is that that one video that's like the most epic movie ending ever, and it's like a guy pulling out like a Derringer 22 out of his like wrist and like shooting someone, and they explode, and the credits start.
It's so.
There's before we get into ratings, there are two things that I want to talk about, which is one, there's a very small moment, but after they meet Ditko, who is like a freedom fighter guy who like they knew, who like Kirby, one of the military guys knew.
He sounds like Dr. Frank.
Yeah, he sounds like Dr. Frank. He walks around. He's like, "Hey, I'm Ditko, the freedom fighter." And then like we get like 10 seconds later, like Dr. Lee says like she is the protagonist of an adventure game. "Hey, I found are these your keys? I think you dropped them." And he says, "Oh, I guess I must have lost them somewhere." And it's like, it just again coming back to the FMV thing, because it feels just like the camera just lingers for like a half second too long, and it feels like that is like the code trying to catch up with the cutscene and like cut to the other shot.
You're so
the
right.
Other thing I wanted to talk about was Phil Collins' hot dog.
I mean, be more descriptive.
No, I don't have to be more descriptive, because Phil Collins' hot dog is a story that Roy has told me a couple of times, but never on this podcast, and it's one of my favorite stories of all time, and I want to get this etched into fear baiting history.
Roy.
Okay, first off, thank you so much for entertaining my Phil Collins hot dog story. Okay, so the reason this is coming up is because there's parts where Forensics Guy looks like Phil Collins with hair.
Looks like Phil Collins, yeah.
So my Phil Collins hot dog story. So, when I was 20, this was in 2009, I lived for about 6 months in Austin, Texas, and I was living with my then girlfriend, who's bad, and she had like, she was like, before we moved in together, she was living with her aunt and uncle, and her uncle was like, he worked as like, I don't know the job title, but he basically designed like the layouts for museum exhibits, and he had just finished up this like big new exhibit at the Alamo. So him and all of these museum people were gonna have this like launch party for this big Alamo exhibit, and it was down in San Antonio, and we were all gonna go there, and it was just gonna be, cool fun hanging out. We're all driving there, and her uncle is like, so we got several of our exhibits for this big thing. There's some pieces for this exhibit from the personal collection of Phil Collins, because he's apparently a big, real Alamo heads will know, he's like a big Alamo fanboy. He's a real sicko about the Alamo, just like some people are big into the military and some people are big into jail.
Sure. If I may, like, briefly interrupt, do you know Phil Collins is a Texas native?
No, he's British. Yeah, Phil Collins is super British. Because
I felt like that was true, but I was like, maybe I'm misremembering.
No, he just thinks the Alamo is super cool.
Right, more power to him, I guess.
Yeah, dudes
rock.
rock. So he donated some shit to this museum exhibit. So, my girlfriend's uncle is like, so we got some pieces from the personal collection of Phil Collins, and he might show up at this party. So I was like, okay, unlikely. Sure. So I kind of, I was like, that's crazy, and like it would pop into my head. It was like a 2-hour drive, and it would just pop into my head every so often as we were going. So we finally get there, and we're there for a little while. It's just in, like, somebody's house in the suburbs. It's like a 1-story ranch. And the party...
Just need to break it. Sorry to break your stride, Roy. I just need to note that I did just Control F Phil Collins' Wikipedia page for The Alamo, and I did find out that in 2012 he released a book called The Alamo and Beyond: A Collector's Journey.
See? So this party is, like, in these people's backyard, and it's like a cookout, right? They have like a projector set up in the backyard, and they're playing like some spaghetti western, basically, and then inside they have some other stuff.
They're showing Murdercycle.
Murdercycle, and there's like a big long table where you can like make burgers and hot dogs and whatever. At some point, maybe like in 45 minutes into it, like everybody at the party kind of starts migrating into the living room. And it's not like, everybody's like, oh, making a big deal out of it. I just kind of noticed. So I go in there, and there's this, just everybody is just crowded in, like, basically a circle, taking up the entire living room. And at the center of it, you can barely see him because he's very short. He's like 5'5", is Phil Collins. And everybody is crowding around Phil Collins. Everybody is pogging at Phil Collins being in this room. And I realized it was him, and I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, so Phil Collins is here. This probably isn't going to amount to anything. This is fucking crazy. Alright, whatever. So, a little bit later on, I'm outside. I'm, get myself some potato chips and some salad, whatever the fuck it is. I'm in the line. I kind of become aware of the presence of somebody right next to me. And keep in mind, this is some fucking rando's house in the suburbs. Just like paper plates and like plastic cutlery, styrofoam cups. And
I feel
glance...
the potato salad in my mouth right now. Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
So I glance over at the person next to me, and I like do a double take, and I'm like, that's fucking Phil Collins.
Oh my god.
And he's standing right next to me. He's standing right next to me, and he's assembling a hot dog for himself. Just minding his business, making a hot dog. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, I'm standing right next to Phil Collins. I have to say something. But I'm not acquainted enough with Phil Collins. I'm not like a fan or anything.
Sure,
I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I say? I need to say something. And I'm sitting there thinking this for I don't know how long. And then I glance over again, and he's gone. He's just taken his hot dog and disappeared. Much like Murdercycle, he just has disappeared into nothing. And then I didn't see him again for the entire rest of the party.
Sure. But it was just the hot dog.
Just the hot dog. He probably had some other stuff on the plate, but I didn't notice. All I noticed was him making the hot dog. And I was like, I missed my chance to say something to Phil Collins while he was standing next to me at an Alamo party making a hot dog. What have I done? And then later on I realized, actually, that's perfect. That's how it should be.
Yes. Right, honestly, what I think if you had talked to Phil Collins, like, you would have felt like an asshole. He probably would not have enjoyed the conversation.
I know, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, relish, huh? What? Who cares?
Yeah, like...
I heard you did...
work on Tarzan.
I was gonna say, hey, I saw Tarzan once.
I can listen. I know that it's taken a while for the ketchup to come out of that bottle, but I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Hey, I remember seeing Susudio on one of those bad music countdowns on VH1. What do you say to Phil Collins?
So here's my connective tissue that I feel like is genre related. So my roommate, her father is in the 80s, it was a popular cover band, which is to say they were interviewed by people. And they also, like, toured with, not the singer from Toto who did Africa, but the singer that came after in Toto from Africa. They toured with that band. But anyway, like, it is that level of connected tissue that I have to classic rock. When it's like, there's no story there. There's no story there, but it's but it's like, I know someone who knows someone who was not actually like the lead singer of Toto when they were at their peak, but was the lead singer of Toto, and my roommate's father like performed with them live.
Oh my god. My dad, I have a ton of those types of stories because my dad in the 80s and like still kind of today is in a metal band, and like back in the 80s he went on tour with this band called Blind Illusion, which was basically Primus before they were Primus.
Love it. I love it.
It rocks. And he can just, my dad can tell me all kinds of shit about like, oh, this famous metal guy is a fucking asshole. Or like, this guy is really cool. Like he's told me that the guy from, Queensryche is a huge dickhead. Which tracks. But Les Claypool is super cool. Which makes sense. That also tracks. Oh my god, but yeah, many stories.
Man, I just like, so this sort of, to connect this back to the film, I mean, just broadly speaking, in a sort of like philosophical way, there's so many people who have the same level of talent as the people you're fans of, you know, that will never be famous. You know what I mean? Like, and that this movie is the version of that, you know? Yeah, like all these people could be like $1 million actors in Marvel movies, but they're not. Because they're about as talented as that, which is to say, great, like they have screen presence, but it's not amazing.
Yeah, they're perfectly fine. They're good.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
and I am impressed and enthralled by that in a movie like this.
It's good.
Because I expect way less. I expect way less. Yeah.
There's a part where somebody says 3 words, CIA.
Yes.
And I have to say 2 words. Movie good.
Movie good.
I also have to say 2 words. That's letters.
That's letters. Yeah.
I said those words. Bitch, I said those words.
Yeah, you did. I'm still in joke
do
valor.
A little sort of like superscript 1, subscript Blair Kitch.
Subscript Blair Kitch. Like here, like just like I'll pretend like you're handing something down from your camera, and I'll just grab that real quick. Like, here, come on, little joke. Okay, so on a scale of 0 to 5 Phil Collins hot dogs, how many Phil Collins hot dogs are we giving this movie?
5. Like solid
5.
5.
Like just
across the board.
Just fucking
yes.
It's 5. It's fully loaded Phil Collins hot dog. That thing's got ketchup, mustard, relish, like onions. Like this hot dog is These are 5 fully stacked hot dogs.
Mm-hmm. No, go ahead. Like
it's 5. It's this absolutely it's 5. It bangs. This is like the most fun I've had watching a movie in a long time, and not just because like I was sitting here watching it with people and doing laughs about it. Like I've done that quite a few times in the last couple of years, but this like I was engaged the whole time, you know. And I can't say that for a whole lot of movies because I'm not like a big movie person, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, and this was fun. It was so much like it was beyond better than what I was expecting. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Like again, I am on my knee. I am on my hands and knees begging you to go watch Murdercycle.
Yeah.
There are versions of this you can get for free. I just, for the sake of streaming, I just didn't want to be watching one that did not have subtitles.
Yes,
like for both my sake and for the sake of our audience.
Mm-hmm.
Right, of course. Right. Yes. Yeah. And like broadly speaking, just sort of as a review of the entire season of Schlocktober that we've done this year, for next year, if you're like looking for, you know, finally I'm at a point where all my good close friends are like boosted and vaccinated and everything, you know, and I want to host a party, like review our lineup we had this year. What a fucking world-class lineup we had this year. I
want to be clear. Past episodes of Schlocktober, I do not think there is a bad one, but we have watched some fucking stinkers.
This year.
Like, no bad movies this year. Like, there was not a Fear.com among this. Even Flatliners was really fun and extremely stupid. Like, they don't make stupid movies like they do anymore. And Flatliners 2017 was an anomaly that I really appreciated.
Yes, it was nostalgically stupid in a way.
Yes,
you
yes.
know?
It was stupid in a way that like mid 2000s movies are, that like late 2010s movies are not anymore.
Yeah. But this one is the denouement, absolutely.
Yes.
The whole sort of fucking Roy, god damn it. You don't even know what you have. I mean,
I had no idea. Now I know.
Know what you had.
I had no idea. It was just sitting there in my memory for like 22 years.
I just said let's throw this on for the list because Roy episodes are always bangers, and like again,
course,
as evidenced by the preceding 100 minutes, yes. But like
Stop.
movie wise,
I'm gonna fucking like flatter you into the grave. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. like this is your third Schlocktober appearance, right? This is we had you on for Fear.com, we had you on for Gremlins 2, and then this.
Yeah.
Bangers
And
only.
Feed.com was...
Fear.com might be the worst.
Sure, fine,
Fear.com is not the worst movie I've watched for this podcast. It was the least enjoyable and hardest to observe. Like,
it was boring.
The Brotherhood of the Wolf the Brotherhood of the Wolf episode that I did with Neve, like that movie just sluiced off my brain. I could not tell you a single fucking like I can tell you Mark Dacascos was in Brotherhood of the Wolf. I can tell you that there was like cool fight choreography. Could not tell you a single fucking thing about Fear.com.
I remember more about seeing Fear.com in bargain bins than I remember watching it for Schlocktober. However,
I also remember that the promotional website for the movie was fear.com.com.
I mean, what makes a good Schlocktober movie, which is so hard to get, just by like seeing bad movie websites, which is sometimes how we do it, which is fine, like it is what it is. Not everyone has something they want to provide, but what makes a good movie is something that feels cheaply made but is exciting to watch. And,
yes.
And this feels cheaply made, exciting to watch, and also like really competently put together. Like this is cheaply made, but people who know how to make a good movie, and they would make a better movie if they had more money, but they just don't. And you don't want them to have more money because they would have been corrupted
I want to say, like, if this movie was better, it would be worse.
Yeah,
exactly fucking right. Exactly fucking right.
Like the epitome of a Schlocktober movie is one about which that statement is true. Like, if Flatliners 2017 was any better than it was, fucking miserable experience all the way through.
But let's before we talk for another hour about it. Questions, shall we?
We do.
Wait! Before we go to questions,
please.
Can we talk really quick? Can we talk about
please go ahead.
The very ass end of the movie?
Yes.
Okay, so they blow up Murdercycle.
What's the very ass end of this movie? Yes.
He gets exploded, and then like immediately. Nerd Guy Ditko comes up on a little, the little motorcycle with the passenger seat, and he's wearing a silly old-timey leather motorcycle helmet.
Like, it basically might as well have the fucking, like the fucking Winn-Dixie horn, like the...
And he says, "Come on, get in, defect from the military," and Kirby and Dr. Lee go, "Hell yeah, dude," and they hop in, and they ride off into the sunset, and then there's a green slime arm, and it twitches a little bit.
And that's Murdercycle.
There is an OT3 fanfiction waiting to be written about these guys.
I'm excited to see you. I'm excited to see you write it, Blair.
Well, okay. Well, I'm open to commissions.
Yeah, if you're a Murdercycle super fan, Blair will definitely. I've read Blair's fanfiction. It's good. It's good content.
And it's often about murder. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
Also, there was a post-production supervisor on this movie named Eric Cartman.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Questions. We're getting into questions. That's how we're leaving Murdercycle with Eric. Well, we're leaving our discussion of Murdercycle with Eric Cartman.
Yes, please.
Milk Succubus / shower hater at Milk Succubus 1. Over the course of this movie, we learned literally nothing about the dude in the motorcycle. If you could create a Lightyear-style prequel to this movie about the random dude and his bike, what would be the story? I'm saying this dude was, like, originally when they were going to be... So Power Rangers Ninja Storm is a bit weird because it starts with only 3 Rangers, and then it adds 2 more who are, like, antagonistic to the characters for, like, the first 10 or so episodes.
I love you so much. I love that you know this stuff.
I watched
Please,
that.
please,
Was like that. The Power Rangers Ninja Storm was like the one that I watched, but like
No,
original,
yes,
like,
no, I know. Please,
so
please,
there's
go.
like there's the 3 Power Rangers. You got the red, blue, and yellow Ranger, and then there's like they kind of look like Mountain Dew flavors. Like there's like a dark, like a crimson and like a darker blue Ranger who are like kind of like the bulk and skull to the main 3 Rangers, but they join in eventually in the same way that like the Green Ranger does in the original Power Rangers. But I think that, like, if my origin story for this is that originally Power Rangers Ninja Storm had 5 Rangers, and then, and in addition, those other 2 Bulk and Skull Green Ranger guys were supposed to come in, but then at the last minute, they cut it down to 3, and this guy was one of the 2 Rangers that got cut. and he's like, fuck, I can't believe I'm lost again, and I found Murdercycle.
I was thinking, like, a Venom thing.
Oh yeah, because it is like alluded to. Like Dr. Lee keeps having the brain blast about like, yeah, I'm hearing these 2 voices, and one's human, and the other one I can't tell what it's saying, and it's Mr. Motorcycle Man and then Murdercycle Alien having funny banter and being homoerotic, and I think it would be good.
I agree. Unilaterally, I agree. Of course I do. Body sharing is great, especially if it's aliens.
Yes. Shouts out current season friends at the table. Shouts out to body
yes.
sharing. Oh god, this is the only season of Friends at the Table that I've like made it past what I'm guessing is about at least I'm assuming that it's past the halfway point at this point, which is this is the first time I've done this. Like I made it maybe 6 episodes into Partisan, I got like maybe 10 into Counterweight, which is like not the halfway point whatsoever for those. This is the first one that I'm actually writing out and I'm actually able to keep up with because it is like a season designed for me. And it's really fucking good.
Is that a preemptive recommendation?
Oh, this is not going to be a recommendation of the week,
not
but like
a formal one, but
the like pound for pound, the perpetual oratorio of Davia Pledge, the arc in this current Friends of the Table season, blows any other actual play shit I've ever listened to out of the fucking water. Which admittedly is mostly the Adventure Zone and like the 4 episodes that were released of Dungeons and Lesbians. But I maintain this. Dungeons and Lesbians, given enough time, Dungeons and Lesbians was going to get there. I believe this.
It was gonna, yeah.
But that said, hi Fallon.
Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. Just walking behind me like a Bigfoot, and I didn't even notice you.
Okay.
Here they come.
Let's go. Okay. Roy, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Navy Sticks at Nickel Wolf. Should the motorcycle have... Okay, there's 3 questions here. Let's answer them one at a time. Top to bottom. So Blair, you answer first, and then we just go down. Should the motorcycle have talked?
No.
Yes.
Roy?
Yes.
Okay.
It said Khaleesi winter is coming, and it was good.
Would you pick a different voice for it?
No. If it was going to talk, I would have been okay with it so long as it had its voice.
Yes. And yeah, okay. Would you trade the motorcycle talking for the Nightman talking?
I'm not familiar.
In a heartbeat.
Context for myself?
The Nightman is the Night King from Game of Thrones television series.
Not gonna watch it. Don't care.
Don't.
Sure. There was just like in post Game of Thrones, we were just all kind of really just like rooting for the Nightman to speak English because it would have just been like a perfect somebody. Because like in the books, like the ethereal like beings that the Nightman and all of the others are, like they do speak, but like they open their mouths and like the sound of a lake cracking comes out, which I think is such a cool fucking detail.
That is cool. Yep. Very fancy,
and I think that if the Nightman had spoke perfect English, that would have been really funny. I would have traded the motorcycle talking for the Nightman talking.
We were convinced that he was going to speak the Queen's English in season 8.
And say, what a delightful caprice, Khaleesi.
Yeah!
Hieronymus Goat at Curse Goat asks, if you could make anything into a murder vehicle, e.g. murder scooter, murder tractor, what would it be? Before answering this question, I would like to note that this is the plot of an episode of the mid-2000s TV series, The Batman. There is a bad guy who has nanomachines, and he can turn any vehicle that he touched into a super-powered future vehicle. Anyways, Blair, what is your murder vehicle?
When I was driving to Target today, I was behind a Jeep with a Punisher skull that was made up of the American flag with a thin blue line through it as well. And
classic
that's what
flag.
I would
We're
like
all
to
aware.
see as a sort of murder vehicle. would be a thin blue line Punisher skull Jeep. Next question. Sarah?
You want that?
Do I want it? No, but I think it would be a good antagonist.
Okay. I think for me it'd be a moped. I just think that's funny. Like just like a slightly toned down version of the Murdercycle.
Your answer's so much better than mine.
Murderped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same brain.
Right.
Hold on. I'm getting my picture of it.
Oh please. Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
I'm
there
looking
it
at
is.
guest room.
Put it.
Oh god. Okay, so for the listening audience, because Sarah fucking exited frame. We're talking. Flash yourself back to being 5 years old, and you're in a little, one of those plastic red and
The
yellow.
little tykes, yeah.
Yeah, little tykes, sort of like cars. Oh my god, there's nobody who didn't have them because they were all $25.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Specifically, this is one that... This is literally an actual car that has been made to look like one.
Yes, I mean, it's got its
rocks.
UK... First of all, it's got its UK license plate on it. Second to that, it has the most British people alive riding it.
Get their asses.
I mean,
my god.
Like it's a ball. It's an egg-shaped man and his blonde wife. Yeah.
I want to be clear also, by the way, if my audio of me laughing there sounded weird, it was because I was literally screaming into my bed, into like the mattress on my bed, so that I did not like disturb my parents with my fucking hyena shrieks.
Yeah. I looked up from the image that Roy sent me and saw you were entirely out of frame.
Oh my god.
Alternately, what if this?
Oh my god! We have the Flintstones vehicle.
Fucking Flintstones
Not the cartoon version of it, the live action of it.
Live action Flintstones.
Sarah, can I have you link all of these in the show description?
God. Yeah, let me... Yes. Oh my god. I'm gonna or if you can link me the source image, if you can link me the source image on these so that I'm not linking to discordapp.com/attachment/whatever,
Yeah.
I would really appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
Further questions. Jasmine Marsh at Pidmon, what if the Stig was full of bugs?
I mean, what if, What if
What
not?
if the Stig... Can we confirm that he's not?
I mean... It would be more horror. The thing is about that is that it would be more horror centric. This movie would become a horror movie and not an action sci-fi.
Just put listen. If you want a Stig full of bugs, just put a motorcycle helmet on Tony Todd and you're there.
Ooh, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. T at Colontai420. 2 questions. 1, what is your elevator pitch for a potential Murdercycle sequel? I think the leg should meet up with the other leg, and then they just like reassemble the lower half of the torso, and they just make a unicycle.
Yeah. But also, and then they go against this. And then that trio that leaves, that defects. That unicycle Murdercycle attacks that trio. We're talking a real good movie here. I'm actually visualizing a real good movie here.
Yeah.
Can you? Like,
I'm manifesting a really good movie.
Because they're on the lam. They're like relaxing. They're in a trailer in like Arizona or whatever, or New Mexico or whatever. And they're like,
they're in the Alamo. Phil Collins is there.
Yeah. And then they hear a crime report. And it's like, plasmic blast destroys human being, or like something to that. Okay. Right. It's like
the start of Final Destination 2, when like when they find like the paper of like Alex Brown found dead in Paris or whatever the fuck.
And they're like strapping on their combat gear. It's like, we're back at it again. We gotta do psychic visions again. We gotta do ska covers again.
Dr. Lee settled down with a nice wife in the meantime.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Again, okay, I said she was 90s hot. It's necessary when we say people are 90s hot to know that is also equivalent with them being lesbian hot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Absolutely.
The thing is about the 90s is that nobody knew that every hot girl they thought was hot was also just fucking other women. Like, that's just true. Like that whole sort of, like, self-conscious... Because I feel like straight girls and gay girls have, like, become sort of separate and sort of...
Yeah.
Post that. Before that, you didn't know. 90s hot was the same thing as like lesbian hot, and now lesbian hot is just 90s hot. But anyway,
It's true. I can confirm.
of course, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking out of turn when I say these things, but then like I'm always talking about them to a lesbian, and they're like, "You're right."
But but then you're correct.
All my friends are lesbians.
Yeah. Honorary lesbian.
Just because yes, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. Also from T, considering that Peter is an acronym, what does it stand for? And Peter is like, we didn't mention it in the show, but like Peter is like the name of a thing that they don't like discuss in detail. So I think just top to bottom, we should go like what's the like the improv game where it's like one word story or whatever?
Yes, I will start. Piss.
Eating. T.
These.
Piss eating. Piss eating what?
These.
Effusive.
Piss eating these effusive raspberries.
Yeah. Nothing.
Piss
We didn't
eating-
make a sentence. We just didn't make a sentence, but that's fine.
We did.
We can try again. We can try again. I'm down to try again.
Let's go. Let's start with Roy this time. Make sure Roy gets a double.
Okay.
Roy.
Please.
Enjoy.
20.
Erotic.
Please enjoy 20 erotic. What is a word that starts with the letter R? That's
Not to jump turn, but role players. Role players.
I guess role players, or like I literally can only think of the word raspberries. Please enjoy 20 erotic raspberries is like not bad.
Rats.
Rats.
Yeah.
Rat. Please enjoy 20 erotic rats. Please enjoy 20 erotic receptacles. Please enjoy 20 erotic. Yeah. Please enjoy 20 erotic receptacles.
Yeah.
It's gangbang season.
Yeah.
It is. Oh my god.
Tremendous.
Last question from Countess Cosmos at Casey Cosmos. What cool details do you get on your own personal Murdercycle? Cool S and nothing else.
I mean, this is effectively a cutie mark, right?
Yeah.
This is a cutie mark for bros. I don't have anything cool. I can't even concretely put a tattoo on my own human body. You know what I mean? Like, though I do often think about putting, like, this sort of like, there's those bumper stickers that say like, this bimbo speeds for male pedestrians. I want like a himbo version of that.
This himbo speeds for male pedestrians?
Yeah.
Okay. Roy, what's on your Murdercycle?
Amogus.
Oh, okay. So of course you have the most correct answer.
Out of the fucking park. All right, let's get the recommendations.
Why do we even have you on?
Okay. Blair, you want to go first?
Recommendations.
I didn't forget this time.
So, what I'm actually going to recommend this week is not like a sort of thing that so I'm actually going to just recommend that, like, I'm going to plug someone else that's not myself, if that is all right. My roommate is an amazing crocheter. She crochets blankets. She crochets like those crocheted like stuffed animals that are Japanese.
Amigurumi.
Yeah. Yes. She is selling them. If you want to commission her for a blanket or like wall art or like a pillow that's like a mandala pillow or things like that, or origami, she is very affordable, and she is looking to, and she has all the yarn, so you're not spending. She's not, she's got all the materials. It's about $50 to $60 a pop, depending on complexity. Hit her up at Punky Heart on Twitter. She will give you the details. She is so easy to work with. She's lovely, and also we're looking to build up a deposit money to our new place that we're moving into. So you are helping out me and her, and also getting yourself some nice crocheted artwork. Again, like, look at her Twitter. She's made some beautiful things, both for myself, and other people. Like, gorgeous pieces of work. She's very, very talented, and of course, this is for personal interest, but also because I think she's talented and people deserve nice things in their life.
This is true.
Yes.
I've got 2 recommendations this week. One is like an actual like piece of thing, and the other was completely conceptual. The actual piece of thing is that after we finished watching Murdercycle last night, I rewatched 13 Ghosts with my partner Sophie, and we've done that movie on this podcast before. Yes. So if you want to hear my thoughts in depth on that, you can go listen to that. But I just want to say that movie is like really stupid in all the greatest ways. Like
it's the perfect sleepover movie.
Tony Shalhoub is like comically out of place in it. Rod Digga is like genuinely hilarious. She was like a rapper who was like just did a couple of movie roles, and like I think she matches Matthew Lillard in that movie, which is like that is a hard thing to do
for no reason. Yes, but
right.
Her
Matthew Lillard's best scenes are with, or every character's best scenes in that movie are the ones when they are interacting with Matthew Lillard. But Matthew Lillard's best scenes in that movie are the ones when he is interacting with Rod Digga. Mm-hmm. And I really enjoy that movie. The one problem that I have with it is that they really blow their load with the kills super early when they have that lawyer get sliced in half like sideways hot dog style. And it's a great kill, but they really just don't do too much inventive after that. But I digress. Great movie. Other thing I want to do that. Just fucking do something that you thought was cringe for a while. Like anything that you if you went to college, anything you diagnosed as cringe in your college years, or if you didn't go to college, anything in the years 18 to 22 you diagnosed as cringe, such as me wanting a butterfly knife trainer, which I purchased and I've just been fiddling around with. It fucking rules. Do something that you once thought was cringe. Live your life. Fucking do your shit.
I love your recommendations recently because they're like therapy sessions. It rules. Roy, go ahead. Do you have any recommendations this week for us?
Let's see. I forgot this was a thing because I always do.
That is all right. Is there any TV you've loved recently? Any music you've loved recently?
Oh, I can do music. I was about to ask Fallon to make a choice for me. Should I recommend a music, or should I recommend Scum Villain? I've been thinking about Scum Villain a fucking lot.
Scum Villain is not for the weak-hearted. It's got a very particular
Many things are
vibe.
not, though.
But other than that, I would recommend Scum Villain. I don't know what music you're thinking about.
I've been listening to a lot of System of a Down lately.
Absolutely.
Oh, right
they fucking
on.
whip. Yeah, they rock.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah. Lies from the tablecloth. Let's fucking go.
And perhaps secondarily to that, whatever Scum Villain is.
Yeah, so Scum Villain's Self-Saving System is a novel written by the same author who wrote Modao Zushi. It was her first novel. It's the most online thing I've ever read in my life. Like, the main character in it is this guy who reads an internet novel so bad that it makes him so mad that he dies from it, and then he becomes the main antagonist in that novel, and he has to like try to change the plot of the novel so he doesn't get killed by the protagonist, and in doing that he accidentally makes the protagonist fall in love with him.
So if you have the stomach for such things, if not, listen to System of the Down. System of the Down. Or
either one.
Serge, what is his name? Serge, what's his
Serge
name?
Canyon?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to his, because I also got I remember being in middle school and getting really into his solo work as well.
I gotta credit them with letting the Mars Volta tour with them in the mid-2000s, and me getting to see the Mars Volta like 4 times on that tour.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Yeah. God.
Oh man. Roy, what a treat it is to have you on.
Yeah!
Always
what a treat it is to
always
speak with
a
you every
delight.
time, no matter what context.
Gosh.
Honestly, when is Blair going to go on Nightmare and Era?
Ooh! Nightmare of Blair!
So, you just say when, and I'll be there.
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. Let's fucking go.
I need this. I need this in my life so desperately.
It's true.
The thing is, the tragic part about about the only podcasts Blair does being with me are that I cannot listen to Blair podcasting. Like,
the thing is people just need to invite me on. I'm here.
Right. I'm
I
saying
will talk
this.
about things. I love to talk about things.
I'm saying Blair go on Nightmare and Era, Blair go on Pod of Greed, Blair just run the fucking tables of every single Noise Space show you can guest on, you should guest on.
This was not about gassing me up. This was about gassing fucking Roy up. Roy, you were... enough about me. Roy, you are a treat. We love to have you on.
Sheesh, I love to be on. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And to boost your own ego, do you have anything you would love to plug for us tonight?
I do. First off, I do want to second your, recommendation because I have 2 little kitty-sized hats that your roommate made me.
That's right, I forgot. She made those for you. Oh my god.
Because I donated to the Mildred Fund.
Yes, when Mildred was having medical difficulties,
Yeah, because I love Mildred. I would die for Mildred and Simba. But, yeah, I keep looking back because the kitty's back there, but neither of them will let us put the hats on them, but we have them, and someday I'll get them on their heads.
Yes.
So I'll second that, but my plugs, so I do Not a Roy's Nightmare and Era, which is where me and a guest every 2 weeks read some creepypasta. I have been doing weekly episodes just for this past month because it's October.
Right, I was on an episode.
You were on an episode. You were on an episode about Blood Whistle. Here it is, Cry.
Here it's Cry.
And me and Fallon just put out an episode a couple of days ago about Danny Phantom creepypasta, and
yes, I saw that.
And then I recorded another one last night because I got a little bit off schedule, so I have another one coming out tomorrow, which is about Sonic.exe. And
are you also a killer?
Are you also, by chance, a killer?
Are you also a killer?
Words that they said in one of the Danny Phantom pastas that we read. So there's that. And then I also do with Fallon, Podcasting is Forbidden in the Cloud Recesses, where we talk about Modazushi, and it's very fucking good. It's very good. We're getting into the Joker territory of it. I forgot they get blood married in this next episode.
Fuck yeah!
How could I forget they got blood married in this one? Oh my god.
It's gonna get real. Everyone fucking tune in to that shit.
Blair, when will Blair? I really do need a Blair is Forbidden in the Blair is Forbidden in the Cloud Recesses.
Ass up while I'm trying to blow other people's ass up.
Blair, come on and talk about gay bloodwedding.
Just have me on and I will be there.
Seriously, this next episode, they spend 21 minutes completely owning a guy for being a fucking simp and an asshole, and then 1 minute getting evil gay blood married.
Oh my god.
The show rules.
So Roy Does Amazing Podcast is the conclusion of this.
Yes.
You should listen to all of them, because Roy's the funniest motherfucker alive.
Roy also runs a fucking Pokemon Draft League, which is, unreal. Roy works a fucking full-time job.
No, I don't. I work a part-time job. They won't give me full-time.
Roy works a fucking part-time job, bust her ass at that, does 80 podcasts, is, the most prolific podcast guest that I know of, takes care of 2 extremely round and small cats, has wife, also runs a fucking Pokemon Draft League, which I just don't know how you do it.
Yes, I don't either. Yes. I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen. But whatever.
Because Sara has the longest plugs, I'm gonna plug myself first.
Yeah, do that.
It's literally, you just find me on Twitter at Blair Kitsch. Again, I do hobby-based graphic design work. If you have a small niche thing you want a sort of the album art for, or an image graphic for, hit me up. I'm cheap, I'm affordable, and I'm very easy to work with, and I love.
Hell yes.
I love creating things that help people's dreams become realized. So hit me up. I will Photoshop some bullshit for you. Sarah,
Blessings.
Hey y'all, it's me, Sara. Sorry for the weird edit, but I just realized mid-editing that I had not shouted out our musicians. So thank you very much to people you meet outside of bars for providing our incredible intro and outro music. They've done all of our Schlocktober themes and also our regular theme music. Yeah, go find more of their music under gaygothvibes.online. Thanks.
Yeah, we are at Fearbaiting on Twitter. We're also patreon.com/fearbaiting. I'm mentioning that just out of habit, but I'm actually going to pause the Patreon for 2 months because we are taking a podcast break. November,
so much fucking content for you, you know.
Yeah, it's been busy. School is really kicking into high gear. November, no podcast episodes unless Blair is so inspired to do a solo ep, which
could you imagine? I'm moving.
Right.
Could you imagine?
right. But and December, I'm not committing to anything aside from the fact that I want to do a Saw 7 rewatch now that I've seen the preceding 6. Probably going to organize that with you, Blair, and Morgan when in more details. Yes. So the Patreon's going on pause. We're gonna have an episode, maybe 2, between now and the end of the year. But so we'll be seeing you in January, back in full force in the new year.
Yes. Where else can we find you though?
Yes. Well, I just want to say thank you to the people on Patreon who are Luna Wolf, Paul Moran, and Paul Bechtel. We love you all so much. I'm on Twitter at Sun. I'm on Twitter at Sunhatzhenya, SUNHATZHENYA. Thank you to Noisepace.xyz and Matt GameCube for creating Noisepace. It hosts so many great podcasts like the aforementioned Podcasting is Forbidden, The Cloud Recess, the aforementioned Nana Ray's Net Marinara, The Wonder Years, Special Grade Snacks, Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die, all podcasts that I do.
Yes.
So many great shows on that network. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you so much to you for listening. Especially I think that I truly think that these past 2 months have been some of the best episodes that have come out for
really
Fear Baiting in a long time, and I've just been really happy to put out this caliber of content, and I really hope that you all have enjoyed it as well. Mm-hmm. This sounds like I'm saying goodbye forever. I promise we're gonna be back in a little bit, but yeah.
2021 has been
Seda.
weirdly weird and rough for everyone. I think so
yes.
having a sort of a couple months like this where we're doing shit, we're doing projects, has been really rewarding, and we appreciate everyone who's been listening and participating so much.
Yeah, and keep an eye on Noisepace. Forward Zero coming to a podcatcher near you soon, hopefully.
Yes.
The Zero rewatch podcast I'm doing with my girlfriend Neve. Yeah, I think that's everything. So until we're back for Saw 7, until we're back for Sawptember, until we're back for Christmas in Sawptember, I'm Sarah.
I have been Blair, and with us we have...
It's me, Roy.
Yes.
And remember...
Oh, it's me that has to say it.
Yeah,
you can
that
put
shit,
a
Roy.
fucked up guy anywhere.
Good night, everyone.
Night.